Hey guys, what's up? Welcome back to Pod for Girls. I'm your host Danny, and thank you so much for coming back, like I always say. And I hope you guys enjoyed episode 1, and now let's dive into episode 2. Today's topic will be about cyberbullying and bullying. Now, if you don't know what those two things are, I'm about to tell you. First, let's start off with what everybody should know, a bully. So a bully is basically a person who is mean to you for no reason and who just makes you feel bad about yourself and not anybody's favorite person. Next, not everybody would be familiar with this, at least I don't think, but next is a cyberbully. A cyberbully is basically the same thing as a bully, just a person who bullies you through the internet. How a cyberbully or a bully can cause you to feel is, like I just said, to cause you feel bad about yourself. They can make you feel uncomfortable, like you don't really feel in place, or most of all, they could cause suicidal thoughts or self-harm. About 50% to 46% of teens suffer online bullying. About 20% to 22% of teens suffer bullying. Now, I can't really tell a time I've been bullied. I've been bullied a lot of times, trust me. But I don't want to talk about anybody bad in any type of way and make them feel bad about themselves. But I can talk about a time where I did something considered cyberbullying. Now, normally I don't really do things like that. I don't really post mean things about people. But at that time I didn't one time. It still doesn't make it right. And I shouldn't have done it. But so now I will tell you the story of that. So it was towards of the end of the school year. And there was this person that had bullied me for a long time. And I was just thinking about it one day. And I was like, well, I'll just make a TikTok video about them then. I didn't name drop their name or anything. And I didn't put out their name. But I had remember when, and then I put their initial. I didn't put their name, I put their initial. Was and still is our biggest op. And so then I had posted the video and I'm like, well, the person doesn't have TikTok and none of my friends really like the person anyways. So, and then the next day, either that same day or the next day, I went to school and all my friends kind of seemed mad at me. And then my friends, and then I had found out that they didn't like the video and that they had told the person. So then I was like, oh shoot, I didn't think it'd be like this. So you should also never make assumptions about things. And that same day at lunch, all my friends had told me how they felt about it and everything. And the person that I made the video about also told me how they felt about it. So then there was a little bit more to that day also, but I'm just not going to tell all that because that was also a very rough day. And even though it felt right at the time, I still shouldn't have done it. I apologized to the person that same day. Still doesn't make right, even if I did apologize. Even if I did only do it one time, post one video about somebody one time, you still shouldn't do it. Once you put something on social media that's a certain topic or a certain thing, it will change you or change how people look at you. So me and the person are good today. We're friends, luckily. But yeah, so that was a time when I was considered to cyberbully somebody. But please, guys, don't do things like that. Even if you think how I thought, oh, my friends don't care, they don't like this person anyways, that could change, guys, okay? Don't do it, please. I still feel bad about doing it. I'm not even that type of person to do it. Whatever made me do it that day, I don't know. I was like, well, I haven't done anything wrong really, or a lot of times, but like I said, guys, don't bully or cyberbully, just period. I really hope me telling that story doesn't change how you guys see me or anything. I still hope you guys hope to watch my videos and everything, but I just felt like that would be a good example for today's story and everything. So hopefully you guys listen and something, maybe if there are some people who have done some wrong things, like they apologize and everything and they change how they act. So, like I said, guys, like we need to stop cyberbullying and bullying, period. Coming from a person who has like been bullied most of her life, please don't like bully anymore, because it's actually very painful. It's actually very hurtful, and it can do like very like bad things, or make people feel very bad about themselves or want to do bad things to themselves, or it makes them just like not even want to be in this world anymore or anything, and that could just be very wrong. And there's actually like so much wrong in this world that we need to change today. Now, here are some ways we need to stop cyberbullying and bullying. Way number 1, stand up for yourself. Speak up for yourself. Do anything. Like, literally, guys, there's so many times where I've literally came home and thought about what the person said, and I'm like, well, I should have said this, and I didn't. Or even in that moment when somebody said something to me, there are times where I would literally think of something and I would want to say it, but I get too scared to. And the reason why I'd get too scared to is because I felt like if I spoke up for myself and they didn't like what I said, they'd tell on me, and then I'd get in trouble and look like I'd started the whole thing when I really didn't. But at this point, guys, honestly, just say it. If it's like a terrible thing or something that's like really mean and really personal, don't say it. Just walk away. But other than that, guys, speak up for yourself or stand up for yourself. Do either or. Next, tell a trusted adult. Teacher, grandparent, grandma, grandpa, mom, dad, sister, brother, anything. Tell a trusted adult, guys. Because if you can't say it yourself or do it yourself or figure it out, then you need to tell somebody at least. Like, there is this one teacher that I used to go to, and I still know him. He's a very nice teacher, and I love him so much. I've told him about some of my problems, and he is actually one of the teachers who only did stuff about it. I've told so many things in the past about a person who's bullied me, and the only person who really did anything about it was one teacher, and I'm really happy that they did something about it. Now, here's a way to stop a cyberbully. Mostly, all I know is basically just to report them. There's a report button on every app, or there at least should be. TikTok, Snapchat, Twitter, Facebook, Instagram. Any of those should have a report button on them, especially games. Games you could cyberbully on too. You could on Roblox, Fortnite, any game that you could chat or talk on, I'm pretty sure you could cyberbully on. There are even times where you can even bully somebody that you know, that you're friends with, and they might, or you might not think that you're saying anything wrong because you're like, oh, well, it's just a joke and it's funny. But sometimes those jokes aren't really jokes. They're actually kind of personal to them. Like, there are like times where you can think you're joking when really sometimes you're also not joking, or the person doesn't think it. And then you might think, oh, well, you're being too sensitive. Well, maybe they're not. Maybe they're actually being very sensitive because they're very insecure about that. Like, for example, you could talk about somebody's height, somebody's weight, any of that. Even something that you're insecure about. And you could be thinking you're making a joke about it. Really, I mean, that can also be very hurtful to them. And maybe they might have even told you that in the past. Maybe you just didn't listen. So actually, guys, let's not make jokes about that anymore. Unless they actually know you're joking and they're not very insecure about it, let's still try not to make jokes about that stuff. Now let's go into scenarios. Scenario number 1. You've been bullied for a while by this one person and nobody knows. What do? Scenario number 2. Somebody's been bullying you online and you don't know what to do. So how do you figure out what to do? Anyways, that's it for today, guys. Love you so much, and thanks for watching, and thank you for coming back. Hope you like episode 2, episode 3, hopefully coming soon. Love you guys.